Just a few weeks ago, TTArtisan has released this little LED light, and you may have already watched the review on my channel. It's not the brightest LED light in the market, but the design is really cool and the price is also very attractive. So this little LED light quickly becomes very popular. Now we have a new version of this little LED light. It is very similar to the original LED light, but this time it is a RGB color LED light. Just a quick disclaimer before we start, TTArtisan has provided me the sample LED lights for this review. So this new RGB LED light also has the 35mm film roll aesthetic design, just like the previous non-RGB version. But this time, it has a green color scheme, which is suspiciously similar to the Fujifilm green. I'm pretty sure it's not a coincidence that it looks very similar to the signature Fujifilm design, as the previous non-RGB version looks very similar to a roll of Kodak film. We have the power button on one side. There is a little hole for you to attach the light to a lanyard or a keyring if you want. Single press the button would turn on the light. Press it again would turn it off. And if you long press the power button when it's on, then you can cycle through all the available color output. Since the color changes continuously instead of jumping in steps, you can't really precisely choose the color you want. But then, if you want to choose the color very precisely, this really isn't the light for you. This light is more for a bit of casual fun color effect rather than anything that is very serious. You also cannot change the brightness. Because the location of this power button is at the end and is extruded from the body, so it's quite easy to press it accidentally, especially when you put it in your pocket or have it in your camera bag. Because of that, a little plastic cap is included to stop you from turning on the light accidentally. This is definitely a nice touch, but I do wish there is a place for me to store that little cap when I don't use it, because this little cap is really quite tiny, so I think people may lose it quite easily. There is a USB-C port on the other side for you to charge the built-in battery. The built-in battery is 300 mAh, same as the original non-RGB version. Charging time is approximately 45 minutes. You would see a red LED light when you are charging, and that LED light would turn green once the charging is completed. The power of the LED is 0.5 watt and the official brightness figure is 250 lm, so not a very bright light. The light wouldn't do much if you use it outdoor, especially on a sunny day. I would only use it in dark places or maybe indoor to either provide a bit of field light or some color effect. If you want to use this light for video, you need to be careful because this light does flicker. If you're shooting at 1/50th second or 100th second shutter speed, then it is okay. However, if you shoot at other shutter speed, it's quite likely you will see a bit of flickering effect. This is something that doesn't happen with the original non-RGB version. Here is a quick video for you to compare the brightness of the original non-RGB version with the new RGB version. The official figure says the battery life is between 80 to 160 minutes. I did a test myself. I set the light to some purplish color. The fully charged battery lasts approximately 83 minutes, then the light will start flashing. And then it lasts for another minute or so, then the battery will completely die. So it's on the lower side of the claim figures. I guess it's because purple rely on both red and blue light turned on, which use up more power than say just pure red, pure green or pure blue. The light has a detachable magnetic mount just like the original version. There's magnet on both sides of the mount. So one side is to attach to the light, and the other side allows you to attach the light to a metal surface like a metal shelf or your fridge. The mount can also be attached to the horseshoe mount of your camera as well, so you can use it as a small on-camera light for photo or video. You can also rotate the angle of the light. And as I've mentioned earlier, you can also attach it to a lanyard or keyring if you want to use it as a small standalone pocket light instead. So it's really quite versatile in terms of how or where you want to attach the light. The price of this light is US $10.90 each if you get it from TTArtisan's official web store, which I have a link below. This is slightly more expensive than the non-RGB version, but still really cheap for such a cute little light in my opinion. One thing I do want to mention is that because this light has a rechargeable battery inside and the shipping is from China, so the shipping is not exactly cheap if you are just buying one. So it may be a good idea if you want to buy it, you also buy one of their lenses or other accessories at the same time to reduce the cost of shipping of this light. Or you can buy the 10 pack for $89. It's getting close to the end of year. I think it's not a bad idea to give some to your photographer friends as a little gift. So what do you guys think about this new RGB LED light? Do you like this one or you like the original one more? And if you love TTArtisan's products, I have 2 more TTArtisan reviews coming very soon. So remember to subscribe to my channel if you don't want to miss my upcoming reviews.